Get in on the action this season with Underdog Fantasy's Pick'em game. Select higher or lower between 2 and 8 players and compete for up to 325 times your entry. Use code DIRECTOR when signing up to receive up to $1,000 in bonus cash and a free pick. Action.
Who's got it better than us?
Well, kia ora, Bowl fam. It's the director. Long time no see. I think this is the first live that we're doing in the new getup, the new studio. How do you guys think, huh? Good to see everybody, man. It's been a minute. We haven't live streamed, I think, since was it the playoff game? I thought that we streamed maybe for another game in between. Been a while, man. Good to see everybody in the chat. Let's get some shout-outs. Casey Weaver, what's going on, man? Brian Stowe, Martin Trammell, Mata, Todd Davis, Jonathan White, Christopher Johnson. Good to see everybody in the chat, man. It's been a long time. Guitarist, I remember you too, man. Hey. It almost feels like, summer vacation. You come back and you see your buds again for the first time in a while. It might happen again, man. I'm hoping not. I think we're going to be getting the schedule here pretty soon, right? I think that drops sometime next month, and the Madden stream starts shooting off again. I think we're going to get that all set up and squared away too. Going to be a good time, man. Good to see everybody in here. Andrew Channel, Sam Nova, Lance McKenzie, Noah Bewley, Drew Donovan. Good to be back. Good to be back, man. Hey, so we got a fun show today. One that I have been promising you guys the last couple of weeks on my channel. We are going in on a live mock draft experience extravaganza for the 2025 draft, man. We've been putting out a whole lot of videos. I think 7 mock drafts this year, which is kind of crazy. And mine are a little different. You can almost, multiply that by 3 because we do 3 mock drafts pretty much every single episode. So that's 21 mock drafts, man. A lot of mock drafts, but it really helped me kind of get an understanding of the lay of the land a little bit. I got to tell you guys, I slacked a little bit this season as we were in the middle of a move. Obviously, we got all this cool stuff in here. Hey, this is the first time that I've seen you guys live. What do you guys think? Dude, I wish I could pick it up and bring it over here, but I haven't quite sealed the edges of the case yet. But take a look at the new set, man. Look at the new studio. Look at this. That up there on that shelf, that is a signed LaDainian Tomlinson helmet that, we had to jive up the place. Unfortunately, the light, so there's a light box in there, right? So it makes it a really cool display in person. Unfortunately, on camera, it gets blown out a little too bright. So I like to keep it off when I'm filming, but when I got friends coming over to show them, the helmets are illuminated, and they're pretty sick, man. Signed LaDainian Tomlinson. I got some signed minis in here, too, including Kellen Winslow. I need to switch Boba Fett to this side. We got some helmets from Star Wars. This is an award I won from Lucasfilm. And, of course, you got the LT in the back here. On the other side, The other side, we got, it's kind of hard to see until I get the curtains up. That there is a signed Antonio Gates helmet, too, with the Boba Fett. Some other awards from the film days. That cabinet's supposed to be lit up, too. I'm going to have to go check and make sure it didn't get unplugged. But, yeah, man. Looks pretty sick. The first time I get to show it off, I'm pissed that that light went out, but we'll be fine. We'll be fine. I'll try to put that OCD out of my mind. Yeah, dude, all these mock drafts going crazy. It's going to be fun. The reason I really wanted to do this is, and the hat's fire. Hey, thank you so much, Zachary. Yeah, this is a gift from Mrs. Director. I think Christmas gift. Oh, little old school Chargers logo from back in the day, man. Pretty cool stuff. Hey, a big reason why I wanted to do this too is so you guys could do a mock draft with me. I've done a whole billion, million, trillion of these things. I want you guys to get in on the action. Use code director, right? And you guys will be in control of one of the drafts. We'll do it here via a voting or something. I don't know, man. Should be a good time. Need GTA 6, says Joe Hall. Hey, first super chat of the 25 season, right? The football season. Thank you so much, Joe Alt, the GOAT. You know what? I wear him quite a bit on stream. Now, you guys don't see it because I don't stand up as often in my videos and stuff, but I'm rocking 76 a lot nowadays. Very happy with that pick, man. And that's kind of the energy I'm going into this draft season with, dude. I want me some intelligent picks. You know, oftentimes I get worked up because I got players in the back of my mind that I want so badly, specifically the skill position players. You guys know me. Last season it was Malik Neighbors, Marvin Harrison, the wide receivers. This season, it's all about them running backs, man. I want them Quinshon Judkins and Trevion Henderson and Caleb Johnson. And the second rounders are amazing. You get Marion Hampton. Incredible, right? So I got all these hopes and dreams. But at the end of the day, man, I, as a Chargers fan that experienced the last season, the Joe Walt, the Ladd McConkey trade up, et cetera, I'm so content with putting my feet up and just letting the man cook. Let him work. See what happens, man. Because at the end of the day, I mean, his track record speaks for himself last season. I'm excited to see how he decides to attack it this year, too, man. It's going to be a good one, dude. Very, very exciting time to be a Chargers fan. But I also do want to declare the players I want. I want you guys to declare the players you want. And it's going to be a good time. So with that, man, I'm going to try and not take up your guys' entire afternoon today. And I got some stuff that we got to tackle today. I got Lil Director homesick today. He wasn't feeling too well. Just passed him off to the mama. And we got some Pokemon to watch. And he's getting into the trading cards and stuff, too. So we got some stuff planned for him today as his little care package to feel better. So here we go. A little quick shout out to Underdog. You guys know the drill. Use code DIRECTOR. There's your free pick for you guys that are interested. Let's get into the mock drafts. Now, everybody knows the theme on the channel, the signature director move, is to go 3 mock drafts deep. So we got 3 mock drafts lined up with a different theme each time. The first one, my personal mock draft A. All right, and that's what I would do if the board falls the way it does or whatever. I'm going to try and stay a little realistic as to where I think players are going to get drafted. But this is my selfish mock draft. The second mock draft, it doesn't matter. It's all the same screen here, is going to be the predictive mock draft, what I think the Chargers are going to do. If I had to follow in the footsteps of Joe Ortiz and how I think he's going to attack the draft, that's what that one's going to be. And the last mock draft will be you guys. You guys in the comments, kind of help guide me as to who you want to see the Chargers draft. And at the end of it, we'll weigh them all and see, how we feel about each one. It should be pretty fun. Prayers up for Little Director. Hey, thanks, guys. Just a little bug. He got a little bug. A little cough, little headache, a little runny nose. Everybody, coming home with that every other week in this house. But he'll be okay, man. He's all perked up eating his SpaghettiOs and his soups and his Gatorades, and he just took medicine. He's feeling a lot better. But thank you guys for the thoughts there. So let's go ahead and jump into the first mock draft. This one, again, the selfish mock draft, my mock draft, how I would be attacking this draft, me, myself, and I. Chargers, 7 rounds. We get to show off some of the sleeper potential, et cetera, et cetera. No trades, sorry to say. It just takes too long, man. I apologize. It takes way too long to get trades out the door. And we're not trying to be here for 3 hours. First up, round one. Some players that really catch my eye. Of course, can you guys illuminate me what's going on with Mike Green? I know there was some allegations, right, about some sketchy stuff going on behind the scenes. Does it hold weight? Does it hold water? Is it something that, is definitively, a weighing factor in the selection of Mike Green at 22? I'll be digging a little bit further to see, what the story is behind Mike Green, because he's a heck of a player, and he would be an awesome selection here. But I need to know if the character issues are enough to push him off the board for the Chargers, because, we've seen it before. Maybe some stuff that off the field would be concerning for other teams. The Chargers took a shot anyway, and they landed some potential like Tierra Tart, but this could end up being a little different, so we have to wait and see. Some people say he's good. Some people say, it's a bit, sketchy. We got to look into it. So for now, we'll keep an eye on it. We'll draft him if we deem it a good selection today, but it's something to monitor. All right. Other selections I think the Chargers absolutely would be looking into. Walter Nolan, Kenneth Grant. I would be hard-pressed not taking either one of those guys if they were available here. Wait a second. What Colston Loveland off the board at pick 11. This is probably one of the biggest reasons why I wanted to do it live with you guys today, because, truthfully, man, Colston Loveland to the Bolts. I would give it like a 50% chance on the generous side that he lands to the Chargers at 22. Part of me feels like, the position, tight end, it falls all the time. Maybe we get lucky and see him down there. But the other part of me feels like this draft class maybe not as top-heavy as other classes. You got maybe 20 guys, 15 guys that will be graded as true round one talents, and then the other guys maybe a little more up in the air. And I very much so put Colston Loveland in that category of players. So, I don't know, man. That would be tough. Given how the board has fallen and the way I selfishly would be attacking this draft, to be honest with you guys, Mike Green would probably be my pick here. And that's why I wanted to go over some of the off-the-field stuff, because he fits everything you're looking for. He's the perfect archetype of player to slide in after, Khalil Mack retires. But I'm also really intrigued by the idea of, Matthew Golden, Marion Hampton, the skill position guys. Selfish. So, I don't know. You guys, you will get your opportunity to draft at the end, so don't worry if you feel like, director didn't pick my guy. You will get a chance to see it in mock draft C, which is controlled by the chat. Me personally, this is tough, man. Luther Burden would be great. James Pierce is a nice change of pace, or I should say change of flavor at edge. Very fast dude. Mike Green it kind of feels like the pick. Matthew Golden, ooh. There's a wrinkle. What do you guys say? Bolted Up Dodger says, hey, director, long time no see, my friend. Good to see you. Bolted Up Dodger. Appreciate the love here, man. I don't know, dude. I'm seeing the chat go Golden, Hampton, Mike Green, Hampton, Golden. I'm thinking I got a pretty good lay of the land as far as some of the wide receivers I like later. I think in terms of best player on the board, for me, honestly, at this point, it's Mike Green. I think it's Mike Green. I think Walter Nolan has a really, really high ceiling, but I think Mike Green, to me, he kind of fits what you want from a floor, from this season, from next season, from fit, everything. I'm sorry. For the selfish mock draft, I'm going to take Mike Green in the first round at edge. But don't worry. We'll make up for it as we continue along here in round two. You guys are going to hate this, man. This feels more like the Chargers. Oh, but Darius Alexander in the second round. Oh, that's such a steal. I like Norman Lott a lot too, but I'm way high on Darius Alexander. Moiner is another one that, we typically don't take, but we didn't take wide receiver. It's another one of those, big guys, 6'2". He's got that nice route running, decent contested catch outside guy. Darius Alexander, man, this dude's a beast. We haven't talked much about it because he's never there in the second round. It's a little high to take him in the first. But my goodness, man, this dude is a machine versus the run. 90.3 run defense grade, pass rush rate of 13%. 4 sacks from the interior last season, 7 the season prior. I think he's just getting started, too. That's such a good value. What bums me out is that this feels like the Chargers mock draft so far rather than my selfish. We got to stay selfish here, though, man. We got the edge. I love Darius Alexander, though, man. Don't get me wrong. Oh, and Caleb Johnson is here. That'll be the pick. I don't get to draft him very often. This mock has been a little bit different. I think we're going to go with Caleb Johnson here in the second round. We normally go with Quinshawn Judkins, Trevian Henderson. Those seem to be the guys that are available. But this, again, it's going to feel a little redundant this season, okay? You got the Najee Harris, big bruiser, early downs back. Caleb Johnson's the same way. But you only have Najee for one season, right? Until then, you got a really nice 1-2 punch, a hammer. Get Kamani Vidal in there on third down if you need. But this is, dude, one of the best running backs in the class. Very much so. You're going to be able to use him like Derrick Henry. That's what I'm saying. Next season, you pass the torch to Caleb Johnson. You got your bruiser, face of the franchise pretty much at running back for the Chargers. I like it a lot, man. This is one of my favorite players personally. You could definitely talk me into Quinshawn Judkins. Those two are very close. Dylan Sampson to me is actually a step down, but not too far away. I don't see Caleb Johnson. I don't see Darius Alexander often, but let's go with the selfish. Caleb Johnson, running back for the Chargers, big early down back, the future of running back. I think he'd be awesome. Scotabo is a better bruiser. Yeah, he's a little high for me right now. I'm going to be honest with you. If we're looking more of a late second, mid third, someone we can trade up for in the third round, I think I'm more on board with Scotabo because there are a little bit more red flags behind his game in terms of athleticism. I mean, you're kind of nitpicking at that point, but he's not prototypically like a big play, take it to the house kind of running back, which the Chargers could use, but he does fit very well. So he's a little high for me. If we see him in real life around the third round, I'll be pounding the table. Second round feels a little rich for me. All right, here is Norman Lott is another great value in the third round. Hard to not look into that. Restrepo is another one I get a lot of people asking me about. I'm going to just say this right now. I'm out. Xavier Restrepo is a good player. Very reliable hands. Very, very good route runner. He separates surprisingly well for his speed, but man, he ran like a 4.7 something. Something awful. I don't even remember. Chat, you guys remember what his 40 was? He ran a ridiculous 40, man. I just, dude, it's hard to get on board with it, if I'm being honest. As great as a route runner as he has been, we need more speed. And so that's why I think we're going to move away from that. Terrence Ferguson, a great option if you want an athletic tight end. I think that's certainly a good one to go with here. Some good edge players, too. Elijah Roberts. Man, Norman Lott is such a good value here, though, man. It'd be tough to pass up on him. Giddens is still here. We already went with the running back, though. Savion Williams is another one that I'm going to tell you guys right now. He looks so exciting in terms of his ceiling, but he reminds me so much of Quentin Johnston in some ways. In some ways, right? The drop rate is not good. He's a big, fast guy, 6'5", 225, but I'll say that he is much stockier than Quentin Johnston. He's got himself a huge frame, which is why he is compared to Cordero Patterson. Very good after the catch, man. Dude puts up yard. He looks like a running back out there, but ultimately one that I probably move away from. Harold Fannin, another one I'm just absolutely enamored with. No way we see him in the third or in the fourth round, I would imagine. Selfishly, I love the value in Lott. Terrence Ferguson's probably the best value in terms of athleticism at the position right now at tight end. I really am looking at tight end. Harold Fannin's one of my personal favorite tight ends. I think he's going to end up being very, very good. Just in terms of his playmaking ability. This guy just makes plays, man. I don't know how he does it. Look at this. 1,500 yards, 10 touchdowns. The guy's only 6'4", 230 pounds. He blocks okay, 75.2. He's a playmaker. I don't know, man. He's incredible. In terms of tight end, too, which we're going to have to take at some point, another one of my guys that I love, and I don't know if he's going to make it to us. Let's see, when's our next pick down here? All the way down at 125, Gunnar Helm, one of my guys here, too. So I got 3 tight ends, maybe 4, that I would love. I also like the Fudone guy, too. We haven't really talked much about him, but these other guys, 2 tight end 2s. In terms of tight end 1 potential, you guys are going to hate me, but I'm a little higher on Harold Fannin than I am Terrence Ferguson. That's kind of where I'm at with the position. Let me take one more look at the entire board here. I like Terrence Ferguson a lot, don't get me wrong. He's the fastest tight end in the draft. You know what? Let's do it. Terrence Ferguson, he ran a solid 40. He's going to bring the athleticism you need to the table. 6'5", 255 pounds. He, again, like they say here, he carries it very well, very fast for his size, and you know what? He's got great hands, too. Drop rate at 8.5. I would like to see that number a little bit higher, but he's really good after the catch, too, which is a plus. So we'll go ahead and go with Terrence Ferguson here. Like the tight end. Feel good about the board so far. Mike Green, Caleb Johnson, Terrence Ferguson. A different draft than I'm used to, if I'm being honest here, man. In the selfish draft, round 4, some guys that I still like on the board. Let's see, do we have a Gunnar Helm was off the board a few picks ahead of us. I'm glad we decided to go tight end last round. Some guys that I really love. You guys know. I think if you've watched my videos, there's 2 or 3 guys here at the top that I draft them so consistently because they are very much so my guys. Next season record predictions from Brent Dover. Ooh. Wait. You got me with the name. You got me with the name. You know, I got to cheers to that now, man. You got me. All right. Next season prediction. I'm going to give the Chargers one more win than last season. Just to start things off, again, the schedule's a lot harder. But I think 12 wins, just spitballing it right now, feels good, considering where the roster is now. So much better than last season. But it could very easily come down to, I'm going to say 10 wins, 11 wins, 12 wins, kind of my range. And I'm going to go with the ceiling right now. The guy I'm going to go with here in round 4, J.J. Pegues, one of my favorite players the Chargers could take in the mid-rounds. Defensive lineman, he's solid. Good run defender. He needs to work a little bit on his pass rushing, a little bit. But he certainly has the tools to move around and be successful as a kind of a jack, of all trades on that offense or on that defensive line. But when it comes to the offense, this is the heir apparent to Scott Matlock. Like, this guy has scored how many touchdowns from the fullback position? I think it was like 6 touchdowns as a fullback at Ole Miss, man. Big dude, 6'2", 325 pounds. I really think that that Jim Harbaugh would love this guy. So we're going to go J.J. Pegues here. J.J. Pegues. Dayton Blue at 126. We already took Caleb Johnson. I don't mind double dipping at wide or at running back a little bit later. But maybe we'll grab another running back in the next few. Let's see. So our picks, we got edge, running back, tight end, defensive line, looking pretty good so far. Longer beam is climbing, man. These rankings have certainly changed since the last time I did a mock draft. I might have to do another one here soon. Mullings is another one for the Chargers to look at. Ooh, Dante Thornton. He's my guy. He's at 175. Our next pick is in the 180s, right? Yeah, 181. It's a little high, but I got to do it, man. We don't have a wide receiver yet. He's one of my favorite. Pat Bryant, also one of my favorites. Pat Bryant makes so much sense to this team, too, man. 6'3", outside receiver, very strong, very tough, physical, good blocker as well. Okay, Pat Bryant is one of my guys. I'm going to tell you what, I will double dip. If I see Dante Thornton fall to 181, I will double dip at wide receiver because I love both of these players so much. I'm going to go Pat Bryant. And did Thornton make it? No, he went to the Seahawks, unfortunately. But hey, we got ourselves at least one really, really good wide receiver. Here in round 5, or is it round 6? We have 4 6-round picks. Let's be intelligent with how we do this, okay? I already see 2 players I like a lot. Maybe 3. Riley Mills is also really good here. Some nice defensive players. There's Zay Frazier, Jake Majors, Jason Marshall. If we wanted to go with another running back to complement, the beefy power backs, Marcus Yarns is really good. I'm also really interested to see how our existing running backs, pair with those guys too. So we'll have to wait and see. But I think at this point, there's this guy really, dude. If you got yourself a Johnny Cornelius as your swing tackle or backup tackle, you're looking really, really good in terms of run blocking. This dude is absolutely fantastic in terms of his strength. He's kind of freakish in that way. So I think I'm going to go Cornelius here. Johnny Cornelius is going to be the pick at offensive line. We have another 6th-round pick. Oh, man, I think one of the guys I wanted is gone. No. Jalen Travis. We already took. Deion Walker was the other one I really wanted to at running or at defensive line. But Riley Mills, another guy that I very much so would love at this point, defensive line. We're kind of beefing up that line here. When's our next pick after this one? So he goes 199 and then 209, so 10 picks. Do we think he's going to make it? Because I kind of do want to go double dip at tight end too, man. Like Terrence Ferguson, not a great blocker. 60. I mean, he's capable, and I think he'll get better. But he's a receiver, through and true. This guy, Jackson Hawes, one of the best run-blocking tight ends in the class. It's like what they said is bread and butter. This is an awesome option to maybe step into the role of our current run-blocking tight end at some point. I think I do want to go Riley Mills first, though. We'll see. Let's get Tim Theed's $5 holla in here. He says, yo, brother, I'm saying 12-5 and one playoff win at least. Please give me Dante. Hey, dude, so close to grabbing Dante. Pat Bryant's such a good player, though, too, man. 6'3", 200 pounds, very physical. You guys would love him, I promise. Thanks for the $5 holla. We'll get Dante in one of these for sure. Cornelius Pegasus. Hello, Pegasus. Dude, welcome back, man. Blast from the past. Everybody from the live streams jumping in here, man. Good to see everybody, dude. Thank you so $20 holla in a random mock draft. I appreciate the love here, dude. Thank you, man. Thank you. I really do appreciate that. So let's go in and Riley Mills. This is another guy really capable of rotating in as a pass rusher. Pegues can do the same thing in terms of the run blocking. So now you got two guys that really, carry weight in terms of run and pass. And Mills has a really high ceiling, in my opinion. I think, it's a good player to take as an investment later on. Look at that. There's Jackson Hawes right there. We're going to go ahead and take Jackson Hawes here. I know double dipping at tight end and running back. What are you doing, director? This is two really good positions in this class. You got a really good run blocking tight end, really good receiving tight end, and then a really good pass rushing defensive lineman and a really good run blocking or run stopping defensive lineman. It feels pretty complete to me. But at this point, I think there's one position that we've kind of neglected that does have some good depth in the later rounds. Nico Reed is one of my favorites. Not the biggest guy, 5'10", 180 pounds, but smart. Playmaker, right? He doesn't go crazy in terms of the interceptions, but he seems to always be in the right place at the right time. In terms of physicality, I really like Shamari Simmons a lot too, out of Arizona State. 6 foot, 195. He brings the boom. But I think you do want a guy that's really good in coverage. So let's go with Nico Reed here. Lots of ducks in the director's mock draft here. Then finally, last round for the Chargers. Oh, man, am I going to do it? Broski Merritt is a really, really interesting prospect. He's been climbing. I think sneakily he could be one of the better, steals in the draft. Didn't get a whole lot of reps, but I'm just such a big fan of the potential of Ollie Gordon with this team, man. And he can catch is a big thing. You guys remember last season put up 330 receiving yards, 200 receiving yards. So he can be a guy behind the bruisers and then still be a guy later to pair up with Caleb Johns. I'm just going to go Ollie Gordon here. Some of my favorite players. It's kind of an all-over draft. I'm not going to lie. This is maybe one of my more unorganized drafts, but I like it. A lot of my guys are in there. Let's catch up with the chat here real quick, man. We got a whole lot of super chats coming in, dudes. Thank you. Man, it's been a long time, man. Constellation Pegasus at the $20 holla. Once again, man, thank you. Huge. The heart of the cards, Pegasus. I almost forgot to show. Remember the heart of the cards. I appreciate that. Constellation Pegasus is back. Mike coming in with the $2 holla. Where do the Chargers rank in the division? 2. Firmly for me, it's 2. And a chance to maybe climb. But you got some competition this year. The Broncos, no slouches all of a sudden. Thank you for that, man. Here's a $20 holla. Another one coming. Trevor Walker. $20 holla. Good to see you, my friend. Starting my new job next week. So it's all Andor draft and, of course, director this week. Dude, I'm so hyped for tonight, man. What, we got like 3 or 4 hours, right, before the premiere of Andor. So high. I'm sure you guys can maybe tell I like Star Wars. So that show, I'm very much so anticipating. I like Gunnar Helm. Sark's system at Texas is so intellectually intense. I think he's plug and play. One of my biggest guys in this draft too, man. So well-rounded. Can block, can catch, get yards after the catch. Really like Gunnar Helm if we can get our hands on him. But the rankings look way different today, man. I'm really excited that we decided to do this because they feel more appropriate to what we're going to see on draft day. Trevor Walker, thank you so much, man. May the force be with you. Pegasus, may the heart of the cards be with you. Timothy, guys, thank you everybody so much for all the super chats. Let's jump into mock draft 2. This is going to be the predictive mock draft, what I think the Chargers are going to do on draft day. I'll do it my best, man. Again, we all think they're going to zig when they're going to zag, but at the same time, they tell us what they want, and they usually stick by it. So, I mean, let's see if we can take their words and apply it to this mock draft and see what we walk away with. Now, you guys know exactly where I'm going in this round. Yes, a lot of traction for Walter Nolan over the past few weeks. Still think he's going to be amazing. If he came to the Chargers, I think is very impressive and high ceiling. There's a good shot that you reach it. But every time I see him on the board, it's almost impossible for me to say, hey, he's not coming to the Chargers, right? It's going to be Kenneth Grant, monster in the middle, absolute chaos creating, Tasmanian devil of the middle of the line, crazy person in the back. Like, he's awesome. Absolutely awesome disruptor from the middle. Kenneth Grant, I almost took him. Type 1 in the chat if you guys watched the Bleacher Report huge creator mock draft. It was me and 31 other creators. We were all in charge of our, respective team. I got to draft for the Chargers. We were all allowed to trade and everything. And when the chips were down and we were like, live in front of a whole lot of people, my pick ended up being at this spot, Omarion Hampton. But I was real close to taking Kenneth Grant, man. I do have Omarion Hampton higher on my board. I think he's going to be a freak. I think he's going to be insane. It's a little high for this season for me, but if we're predicting what the Chargers do, Kenneth Grant feels like the pick. They're building in the trenches, and he is such a good piece to start out with. All right? Omarion Hampton is the pick. Yeah, I know, dude. I mean, he could be insane, man. Absolutely insane. Andor is really good Disney, Star Wars. Mando is great till season 3. Yeah, I mean, I think Andor and Mando are the best things that come out of the Disney era. Pegasus coming in with $100 holla. What's up, baby? Hey, we ain't even in a game, man. This is the off season. We're sitting here in pre-draft mode, getting ready for what, the next 48 hours. We're going to see the Chargers, or what, 72 hours. See the Chargers selecting in 22. And here's Constellation Pegasus dropping a bomb in the chat, man. Guys, give him some love in here, dude. Wow. That is massive. Thank you, man. Off-season can get a little dry, I'm not going to lie. We plan really well for it. But that certainly does, hell, man. Thank you. Says, if Harbaugh does not get us a Super Bowl, then it will hurt. Also, Ahsoka is the best Star Wars TV show. I have the Great Mother's autograph on my wall. No way, dude. Hey, in terms of Inquisitors, my wife, huge Jason Isaacs fan from Harry Potter. He played Malfoy, the elder, the dad, and he was at a local convention, and we got autographs. And at that time, we were watching Rebels, and we had him sign an Inquisitor sheet for her office. Huge fan of Rebels, therefore huge fan of Ahsoka. And I'll tell you this, I don't know if I've ever told you guys, I think it's fine, right? I would like to keep these things close to the vest, but, there's only a couple hundred you guys in here, and who's it going to hurt? My son was named after a character in that show. My son, Ezra, was named after Ezra Bridger in Star Wars Rebels and in Star Wars Ahsoka. One of my favorite parts of the Star Wars universe. And he gets to carry that excitement for me as he gets older. So Constellation Pegasus thing. I had no idea you were such a big Star Wars fan, man. We'll swap stories sometime, dude. Thank you so much. $100 holla. Absolutely insane, man. Give him some love in the chat, man. I'm so excited. I hope Andor is everything you wish and hope and dreamed it would be tonight during the premiere, man. Guys, thank you so much. Huge support, dude. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Absolutely wild support out here. All right. Let's move into round 2. Caleb Johnson still available. Again, I would find it very hard for the Chargers to pass up on him or Scatabo. Norman Lott, we already went defensive line, so maybe we can find some value elsewhere. Quinshawn Judkins, another player that I honestly think it's crazy because in my mock draft, here I am going, running back and tight end here and edge at the top. But, honestly, it's hard to think that Quinshawn Judkins wouldn't be very high on the list too. Mason Taylor, honestly, he feels like he's one of their guys as well. There's a really good edge player here in Oladejo. Josiah Stewart, man, a little undersized, but they know what they're getting in him. High effort, good speed. Chenanu Wosu, shades of Shamar Turner, another one in the interior as well. Man, they really did mix these up. What do you guys think? New puppy's named Ezra. You can't go wrong with Ezra, man. Thank you guys so much. What do you guys think the Chargers would do? Manor is also a really good player to consider here. Athletically, or I should say, strength-wise, yeah, maybe not exactly what you're looking for, but this one is tough. I'm not going to lie. There's some guys that I really feel the Chargers would gravitate towards at running back. Jared Ivey's another one I think they would gravitate towards. Really nice edge player, extremely strong. Logged 8 sacks at Ole Miss last season. Big boy. It feels like they're going to go in early on edge, right? And I think Jared Ivey's one of my favorite. I think he would be more of a 3-4 defensive end, if I'm being honest. Man, but he is freakishly strong. Freakishly strong. You guys like Emanor or Arroyo? Like him too. Didn't the UCLA edge visit with the Bolts? I think he did. Is he still on the board? Oh, yeah, duh. I was thinking USC for some reason. Oladejo. And then Stewart. Both of these guys feel very appropriate to the team. Jared Ivey feels more, again, like an inside rusher. I think, Oladejo is definitely more of an outside rusher. That's probably what they're looking for. So I think that's where we're going to go. It feels like that's kind of what the Chargers would do. There was a visit there already. Josiah Stewart's also a really, really good player. He just doesn't have the measurables you're looking for, but massively talented. Both of those guys kind of contend for me. Jack Sawyer in the later rounds feels good too. His ADP skyrocketed to 64, so this is probably the only chance we'll get at him. I feel like edge feels like where they would go, right? So for me, I think the Chargers are really looking at Stewart, Oladejo. Jack Sawyer would be awesome as well. A little bit more up and down in terms of some other, characteristics to his game, but Oladejo kind of feels like the right move here. I think that's kind of what the Chargers would do, right? So let's go Oladejo. That's a good edge that they're kind of looking for in terms of archetype, and I don't think any of us would be at all surprised to see the Chargers attacking defense, especially the defensive line, early in this draft. So, and what's crazy is that there are some good edge players. Kyle Kennard is great. Elijah Roberts would have been really good here. He still could be good here as an interior pass rusher. But that's just kind of the way it goes. Jack Sawyer also could have kind of been good here. But we're kind of trying to decide what the Chargers are going to do. What's their game? How are they going to attack it? Here in round 3, I think there's one player that the Chargers would be very high on that I'm also very high on. We got defensive line. We got edge. I think it's a great fit for the Chargers here, too. There's some running backs I like. Jacob Parrish, also another player I think we haven't talked a whole lot about, would be an awesome move for this team in the 3rd round. This is tough, man. Denny Stutzman, another one that sneakily could sneak in for the Chargers. Really good physical linebacker. But for me, I think Harold Fannin is kind of the move. I think the Chargers know they got to get more talent at tight end. I think Fannin is such a great ceiling player. I don't know if he would even be here, if I'm being honest. But we see him here. Chargers are going to go tight end at some point. I think Harold Fannin is a great move for this team at this point. All right. Round 4. Maybe this is kind of where we start looking for some running backs, maybe interior offensive line help. 6'5", 325. Miles Frazier, such a good talent here in the middle rounds. Matter of fact, it's going to be really difficult to usurp him. I do like Melo Dotson as well as a nice outside corner at 6'1", 190 pounds. Pretty decent all around in terms of man and zone. Not a bad run defender either. There's Pegues again. I think Miles Frazier has to be the pick, though, man. We're trying to build like the Chargers. Jaden Blue is not a bad pick here either. Is that what the Chargers do? That's tough. Because I could definitely see them taking Jaden Blue here. The fastest running back in the draft. You want somebody to pair up for the future. Nice high ceiling for him as well. I think we should do it. I think the Chargers would do this, right? I think 4th round is not out of the realm of possibilities. Oh, DJ Giddens is also there too. Did I miss him? Did they move him down? I like Giddens and Blue. What do you guys think? Is Giddens? Oh, Giddens is gone. I was like, I think Giddens would be the pick, but I think he got picked up already. Neil. Yeah, he's not on the board, unfortunately. But I like Jaden Blue. Jarquez Hunter is also not too bad. But I think Blue brings a lot of what you're looking for from the position in terms of speed. Manungai, Tootin, Mullings, these guys could also be in contention. Jordan James sneakily could be in contention later too. I'm thinking about it, man. I think Jaden Blue. I think Dotson, Frazier. These are all guys I could realistically see the Chargers taking here. This is tough. This is really tough. I think I still see running backs I like. I still see cornerbacks I like. We can attack corner in the 5th and 6th round. Maybe we go Miles Frazier here. This is such a good value for him, in my opinion. I think he's going to be a great, depth piece to this team. You take a look at, his versatility. He can line up pretty much anywhere. Very, very good pass blocker in terms of a guy behind, maybe even contending against Zion Johnson. I love Miles Frazier. I think Chargers who want to build in the trenches, that's too good of a value. Might be a top player on their board at that time. So let's go ahead and go with the offensive lineman. Moving into the 5th round, let's go back to the well at running back. We're not going to see Blue here, unfortunately. We haven't taken a wide receiver either. Ty Felton could definitely be a guy that they're looking at. He's kind of a physical dude, 6'2", 186. He's more of a big slot, though, right? No, he's not. He just played a lot of slot, too. I mean, Ty Felton could be good. That's not a bad option here at the top. I love Craig Woodson to them. Kalel Mullings, such an easy connection to the Chargers. Again, very redundant to what we have now. But who knows? Like, he could definitely be a passing of the torch guy later. There's Dante Thornton. Do we think the Chargers would do it in the 5th round, Dante Thornton? Does that feel like something that would happen, or does that feel like we're forcing it? I want it to happen so bad. I would do it in a heartbeat, but do we think that's what the Chargers would do at this point? I don't know. We went defensive line, edge, tight end, guard. This is tough, man. What do you guys think? Deion Walker could be in play around this area too, maybe in the 6th round, even though we already went Kenneth Grant. I love Dante so much. Luke Condra is also pretty good if we didn't already take guard. Craig Woodson feels a lot like a player they would take as well. Mitchell Evans, another really well-rounded tight end that's a good blocker. We wanted to double dip at that position. Ty Felton feels kind of like a good pick for them. I think that they would go for it around this time. Again, good size to him. There were things that did make me worried about his. I like his height in terms of his wingspan. And his catch radius, but 186 is a little on the light side. Not much of a blocker due to weight. Yeah, so there's some things that you're going to have to work on it for him, but you'll need somebody behind Mike Williams. Ty Felton kind of feels like a good pick, somebody that they would be looking at. It's such a huge gap between these two guys, too. I don't know. I'm really struggling. I want Dante Thornton. Could you guys not let me down and get Dante Thornton in the next one? Let's go Ty Felton. Let's take the guy that the Chargers... I mean, Jack Kaiser also. The Chargers sneakily could go linebacker at any time. Kaiser is okay. He's a good run defender. Not great in coverage. Good tackler. Also feels like a Chargers pick. Alexander, too, is pretty nice. 6'2". Where are we now in the 5th round? Let's go with another LSU guy. Let's go Zy Alexander. This guy, lots of potential. 6'2". decent speed behind him. Maybe not the best speed, but decent speed. Good man coverage, or I should say zone coverage. Excellent in zone. I think this is the kind of player that would shock people from the 5th round that the Chargers utilize. So let's go ahead and take the corner out of LSU. A couple of LSU players back to back. And then let's move here into the 6th round. A lot of 6th-round players here. Chargers are going to want some depth. Deion Walker just feels like a player that they would take. Good pass rusher. Could definitely pop with the team. Plays pretty much all over the line. One of the best in terms of versatility you're going to find in this draft. They're going to need some help at interior pass rusher at some point with Morgan Fox moving on. I like him a lot. I like Tonka Hemingway. Jarrett Hunt's been one favorite that I've been targeting a lot. I think Deion Walker really fits what they're trying to do, man. It would be hilarious to go with the huge guy out of Florida. But let's go ahead and go with this guy here, and Deion Walker. Now let's take a look at some of the remaining running backs. I want them to attack at some point. I think this is around the time they're going to do so. Kyle Monungai feels so Chargers, it's ridiculous. Let's go Kyle Monungai late here in the 6th round. Very physical running back. He'll run over your grandma if he has to get into the end zone. Jason Marshall. Chargers did double dip at corner last season. Let's do it again. Jason Marshall, another really nice physical and good measurables in terms of his stats at the combine. 6'1", 201, nice frame, physical. Let's go Jason Marshall here out of Florida. 2 more picks left. Johan Monheim, man, this is another guy that we were looking at earlier last season. He needs to add a bit of strength, but could be a guy that, sits behind and maybe takes a shot next year. Is Jake Majors here too? Yeah, Jake Majors, another one that's also a really good backup for this season in terms of pass pro, and could, develop into something nice later. Nick Nash, big slot, I think. Caden Prather, another good outside guy. We've not taken wide receiver yet, huh? Yeah, dude, I think we got to go wide out. I like, of the guys available now, Elijah Badger, too. 6'1", 192. Really good in terms of contested catch. Man, we're taking a lot of Florida players all of a sudden. Lines up out wide, 800 yards, 4 touchdowns. I think Elijah Badger's not a bad option here. I like him. In terms of my personal rankings, I like Nick Nash a lot, but I like Caden Prather a lot too, out of Maryland. This guy's 6'3", 210. He's kind of your prototypical outside guy. He's shades of Brendan Rice, if you believe it. He's got nice size to him too. In terms of outside play, let's see, Prather, what's his contested catch rate look like though? That's what I was worried about. Contested catch doesn't look great. Let's go with the Florida guy, Elijah Badger. Let's get somebody that's good on the perimeter and see how we feel there. Pegasus coming back with another $100 holla. Are you kidding me? Yo! Pegasus! Wow! Are you kidding me? We're sitting here doing a mock draft 2 or 3 days before the actual day. And here's Constellation Pegasus, not one, but $200 hollers on the same day? Unbelievable. He says, quick quiz. Clothow at 1, 2 is Lakesys, 3 is who? 3 is who? Hang on, you're talking about the Night Sisters, right? I recognize the name, but I don't remember all their names. Like seeing it written down, I recognize it. That's one of the Night Sisters. Who was number 3? You'll have to help me out there. That's deep. That's deep Star Wars lore. I'm embarrassed to say I don't know. I do recognize the name as a Night Sister. I don't know the name of all 3. Actropa. Oh, dude, that's some serious, like, deep cut Star Wars lore. We are cut from the same cloth here, my friend. Constellation Pegasus. You would have loved. I had a channel back in the day that would diagnose Star Wars stuff too. I talked a lot about Star Wars and Rebels at the time. We got some good views too. I think we hit like 150,000, 500,000 with some of them, just kind of diagnosing some of the connections to Rebels and Knights of the Old Republic and all that kind of stuff. I think you definitely would have liked it back then. We since then shut it down because we decided to get into Chargers and football stuff. But man, dude, that's deep, man. That's hugely deep. Guys, thank you so much. Constellation Pegasus, another $100 holla. We're sitting here having fun, mock draft and getting all ready and yucking it up for the actual draft this weekend. And here he comes with another $100 holla, man. Constellation Pegasus, thank you, dude. Thank you. Absolutely insane support, man. I can't even believe it. Thank you so much, man. And shout out to you and your Night Sisters, dude. That's insane. I'm so excited for season 2. I'm going to be thinking of you next time, man. And if you haven't had the chance, go check out the movie cut. Obviously, the show will be better, but the movie's not too bad if you have a couple hours to kill and you want to go check it out. Just look for the movie edit on Google. There's a YouTuber that goes through and does them all. It's very cool, man. Thank you so much, dude. Wow. Shout out to Andor tonight, too, baby. Let's go. Finally, the last pick for the Chargers. Here in the predictive mock draft, we got a whole lot of options here, man. Chargers could go any which way. I did this before. I'm going to do it again. We went running back already, but let's go one more. No, it's not going to be Ollie Gordon. Let's take Donovan Edwards. I think we all know it's like Cornelius Johnson last year. If the Chargers got a flyer to take in the 7th round, it's probably going to be a Michigan guy. Donovan Edwards, I mean, his ceiling is as high as anybody, right? He had a really good season in their championship year, but who knows? So here's the predictive mock draft. Hey, it could go a lot worse, man. I feel pretty good about it. You got Grant Oladejo. Fannin is a fan favorite for me. I think you'll see at least one fan favorite. Razor's a great option. Alexander, you got 2 really nice physical corners in Alexander and Marshall Jr. Physical running backs in Monungai and Edwards. Nice wide receiver here in Badger for the depth on the outside. I mean, hey, could be a lot worse. I definitely don't feel too bad about that one. All right. Goes the alarm. Get the little director off the bus. He's not on the bus today, unfortunately. He is under the weather. Finally, we're going to get into your guys' mock draft here, okay? And this is how it's going to work. For the most part, I just want you guys to spam in the chat the players that you want. If it comes to it, I will put a vote as a poll so you guys can get in there and make an official selection. But for the most part, we'll just play it, cool, easy. Read the chat, read the vibe, go with the pick that you guys are looking for. So here's the chat. This is your guys' mock draft. You decide who we're picking. I'm just here as the host to come along for the ride, all right? Here we go. This is the chat's mock draft with the board falling as such. Walter Nolan. Some picks that I think you guys would be wise to make. Nolan, Burden, Egbuka, Grant, Pierce, Golden, Hampton. Maybe some of you guys are feeling frosty. You want to go Zabel. Where is our Oregon defensive lineman? Did he get taken already? Yeah, Derek Harmon's already off the board. Nice. I like that they're pushing forward a little bit with that. Oh, my goodness. Ho! Oh! Constellation Pegasus back with the 4th Night Sister, the newly integrated Night Sister, in Lady Morgan. Oh my goodness. Constellation Pegasus, thank you, dude. Guys, please give Constellation Pegasus some huge love in the chat. My God. Wasn't she a great character? I feel like she fell to the wayside a little bit after Mando. And to bring her back and give her a featured role in the Ahsoka series, I was very happy with. I loved the Lady Morgan character. And I hope they do her justice in the end, man. Oh, man. Lady Morgan, $100 holla. Dude, $300 holla from Constellation Pegasus today, man. Thank you so much, dude. I'm in shock. Truthfully. Pegasus! I'm in shock, Pegasus! Thank you so much, Pegasus. Give him some love in the chat, man. Give me a May the Force be with you. The Constellation Pegasus in the chat, man. Absolutely insane. I really do appreciate it, man. Thank you. While you guys are putting in your thank yous, the Constellation Pegasus, I'm going to put up a poll for you guys. Tim Theed with the 5 says, hopefully this helps with the Derek jersey. Thank you so much, $5 holla, dude. I appreciate that, man. Tim Theed, the man, the myth, the legend. Constellation Pegasus and Joshua Soltero. Thank you so much, guys, everybody. For all the support, I didn't expect any super chats today, man. We're just coming on vibing. Y'all are going crazy in the chat, dude. Let's get your poll up, man. Thank you guys so much. I'm in shock right now. I truly am. Thank you so much, dude. Is Loveland available? No. It looks like Loveland got taken early. 11 once again to San Fran. So let's some of the names I'm seeing. Let's see, I'll add 2 more. Let's go. Man, you guys got some good options in here too, dude. I'm sorry. Let me go back down here and show you guys some of the other names. Golden, Hampton, Shamar Stewart could be a good pick here. Is Araku still there? I think he got taken a little early. Yeah, Donovan Exaraku's already off the board. Okay, and unfortunately we're not doing trades. It would take just a little bit too long. Let's go. All right, here we go. Here's the poll, guys. We're going to run it for like 30 seconds, so stay frosty. All right, here's the poll for the first pick based on what you guys are putting in the chat. We got Matthew Golden, Walter Nolan, Kenneth Grant, and Amarian Hampton. These are the picks, guys. Joshua Sotero, thank you so much again, man. Dude, Constellation Pegasus, man. Absolutely insane. Thank you, man. Unreal. Unreal. You guys want Mason Taylor in the first? You want Mason Taylor in the first? We'll run another 15 seconds, y'all. Matthew Golden in the lead, 41%, followed closely by Walter Nolan. Kenneth Grant, those two guys kind of fighting for the pick here, but I think we know what it's going to be. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the fan vote is going to go to Matthew Golden at a 37% vote. The speed wideout for Justin Herbert ran a nice 4.29, 6 feet tall. He's got more to his game than just the speed as well. Very good route runner. Decent hands at a 6.5 drop rate. Decent contested. You gotta be shocked to see some of the contested catch this guy's made, man. Some highlight reel stuff all over his tape. Shades of Stephon Diggs. Speed is amazing. Sideline receiver. Yeah, absolutely going to be a weapon for this team. Matthew Golden off the board in the first round. Round 2. Start typing some names in the chat what you guys want to see. I'm seeing some Scataboo. Let's see. In terms of running back, you got Dylan Sampson, Caleb Johnson. Let's actually take a few reps here. Quinshawn Judkins, RJ Harvey, DJ Giddens. There's some of your running back options. We already took the wide receiver. Let's take a look at tight end. Elijah Arroyo, Terrence Ferguson, Harold Fannin, Gunnar Helm. Really nice tight end options there in the second round. Let's see. What else would we be looking at? Maybe some corners. Darian Porter, the huge and fast outside corner. Darian Strong, Jacob Parrish, maybe a little bit later. Let's see here. Interior defensive line. Norman Lott is still there. Oh, I was like, why is Darian Porter in there? Let's go interior defensive line. Norman Lott is still there. Sanders. Alfred Collins could sneak into the second round, in my opinion. CJ West. What are you guys feeling? You guys, well, I'm seeing a lot of Porter. You guys like that Porter guy. Yeah, he's interesting, man. He's a little bit of a project, but you never know. Okay, so I'm going to start putting some names in that I'm seeing, okay? I was like, yeah, it's Darian Porter. Okay, so I'm seeing Darian Porter. I'm seeing a lot of Norman Lott. I'm seeing some Royals, but we just took Matthew Golden. I don't know if you guys want to double dip at wide receiver. You guys want Quinshawn Judkins, okay? And Scatabo. I kind of like those options. Let's run with that. All right, let's do it. I like the Royo too. Ah, man, we should have put a tight end option in there. My bad. If you guys go crazy with the tight end, maybe we'll consider it. But yeah, that would have. I should have definitely put in a tight end. That's my bad. But I think Quinshawn Judkins, Norman Lott, these are all guys very much so good picks as well. There's going to be more tight ends too. We'll see if we can attack tight end in the third. Quinshawn Judkins seeming to lead the race here at 36%. Norman Lott, second place at 25. We'll run it for like another 10 seconds here, man. Norman Lott climbing a little bit, 30%, 28%. It feels like Quinshon Judkins is going to take it, man. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to end the poll there. Quinshon Judkins is going to be the selection at running back for the Chargers. I like it, man. This is probably one of the best fits for the Chargers in terms of what you're getting as a receiver. He's definitely no slouch there. 161 last season. 1,000 yards, 14 touchdowns, bruiser, decent speed, decent blocking. All around, feels like such a good selection to the Chargers here in the second round. You're going wide receiver, running back early in the fan-controlled mock draft. Joshua coming back with a $2 lock Herbert in 4. Good. Get his brother in the 7th. Yeah, baby. Let's get his brother, the tight end Herbert, on the roster at some point. Joel's coming back with the $5. Hey, huge Texas Tech fan. How would you feel about Taj Brooks in the 6th or 7th round? I definitely wouldn't hate it, man. Taj Brooks, a tough cookie in a really loaded running back class, too. I wouldn't be shocked to see him in other, years, maybe in the 4th or 5th round. Yeah, Taj Brooks, definitely not a bad guy to take a flyer on late, too. $5 haul. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate you. Here we go, baby. Round 3. Norman Lott still on the board. We got Terrace Ferguson. I know you guys were looking for tight end. I failed to give you enough options. Terrence Ferguson still there. Harold Fannin, Gunnar Helm. 3 really, really good tight end options if you guys are still looking for that. Norman Lott is an excellent value here in the 3rd round. Elijah Roberts. Jack Sawyer, if you're looking for another edge guy. DJ Giddens, of course, we already went running back, so maybe avoid that. Harold Fannin is a huge fan favorite as well. What do you guys think? I think Norman Lott, I'm gonna lock that in here. I'm seeing a lot of him in the chat. We're gonna go Norman Lott for the first one. Who else am I seeing? Lots of Fannin and Ferguson. I feel like you guys really wanted a tight end in the last one, so I'm going to give you 2 options in this one. There's Harold Fannin. And Ferguson. All right. And lastly, you guys are looking for an edge. Yeah, Walker's not a bad option. Wilson. Are you talking about center? Yeah, it's not a bad option there too. Jack Sawyer. I know you guys are just saying, let's scream for edge. You got Elijah Roberts, really good in the interior. Jack Sawyer, he could be really good on the outside. I got room for one more, man. One more. We got Lott, Harold Fannin, and Ferguson so far. What do you guys want? You guys want Roberts? You want Sawyer? Seeing a few Sawyers, few Roberts. Walker. Sawyer. Okay, we'll go Sawyer. We'll go Jack Sawyer out of Ohio State. All right, here we go. Here comes your poll. You got a couple of tight ends, Fannin and Ferguson. You got interior defensive line at a really good value, Norman Lott. You got Jack Sawyer in there as your edge option. What are we thinking? What are we thinking, chat? Some good options all around. We'll go about 30 seconds. Norman Lott really leading the charge here. Interior defensive line at an awesome value. You're talking like, yeah, 2nd round pick at minimum. Norman Lott out of Tennessee. Be a really nice player to build around in the interior. Yeah, I think you guys got it. I think you guys got it nailed. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to end the poll. Norman Lott is going to be the selection. Interior defensive lineman out of Tennessee. Great pass rushing beast. Demon at the interior defensive line position. 6'3", 315 pounds. Excellent in terms of his strength and size. Yeah, definitely very exciting to think about the value that you would see in the 3rd round at Norman Lott. We're going to go ahead and select him out of Tennessee. So far, you guys got Golden, Judkins, and Lott. Feels like a really strong draft, I'm not going to lie. Harold Fannin off the board early here in the 4th round. Here we are in the 4th. I see a player I think is going to end up getting the vote here, man. Yeah, I'm reading it. Pretty aggressive. Gunnar Helm at the top would be an awesome value. You got J.J. Pegues, Mel Dotson, Miles Frazier, Jadon Blue, Brashard Smith. What are you guys thinking? I'm seeing it's pretty overwhelming. I don't know if we're even going to do a vote here, man. Yeah, it's It's pretty overwhelming. We're going to go with Gunnar Helm, the tight end out of Texas. Great blocker, great receiver, insanely good after the catch. Where is his stats here? Yeah, insanely good after the catch. Maybe could use a bit of work on his run blocking. But this is an awesome highlight level player at tight end. I think you guys definitely make a good choice here, man. I love that. Gunnar Helm. So far, man, your guys is probably my favorite. I'm not going to lie. All right, we got how many more picks left? We got quite a few. We got the 5th, the 4th, 6th, and the 7th round pick. Moving now into round 5. The Chargers looking really strong all of a sudden here. What are you guys looking for? Robert Longerbeam is a great option if you're starting to look at corners. We still are kind of looking at edge. Antoine Powell-Ryland is another one that I'm seeing drafted a lot to the Chargers. Really, really good. I would say even value here, 6'3", 252. Definitely would be a developmental guy, a rotation guy, but he does have a lot of potential in my opinion. He had good numbers as well, if I remember. 14 sacks, out of Virginia Tech. That's a good option. Robert Longerbeam out here, nice playmaker if that's the kind of guy you're looking for. Who else would be good options? Greg Woodson, a nice physical safety in terms of depth. Bilal Cohn, another one, 6'2", 190 pounds. Dante Thornton here at wide receiver. You guys looking to load up on speed? He ran a 4.3 flat. 4.3 flat. He's 6'5", one of the most ridiculous contested catch rates I've ever seen. You guys also want me to take a look at some guards? Okay, let's take a look at guard. Let's see, interior offensive line. Luke Kandra is going to be one that you see the Chargers a few times. Tyler Cooper, maybe. Some of the other guys I kind of like are a little bit later. Maybe, I don't know. I think they're tackles that can play guard. Okay, so I'm seeing some really, really good options all over the chat here. I'm gonna start typing them in. Okay. Start a poll. The one I'm probably seeing the most is Powell-Ryland, the edge. Yeah, Thornton is going to be a fan favorite. I'm sorry to say. The speedy wideout. Let's see what else. You guys like McLaughlin a lot? Yeah, he's a really good value here. He's probably not going to see the field a whole lot. It's a really good value. He is dealing with an injury that'll keep him off the field, I would say, a majority of the season. But my goodness, what a value for next year. You guys like Tim Smith a lot, too, at defensive line. There's Ty Hamilton, too. I got room for one more. Longerbeam. I'm seeing some Longerbeam. Got Jake Majors, but already got McLaughlin in there. What do you guys think? Longerbeam? Can you show us the safety? Yeah, Craig Woodson would be probably the best one to take here. Very physical. 6 foot, 210 pounds. Really good versus the run. Plays plenty in the box. But I think what we're seeing is a lot of Robert Longerbeam. So let's go ahead and go with Robert Longerbeam here. We do need to start looking at corner. All right, here you guys go. Here is your poll for the Chargers in the 5th round. Remember, we got 4 6th-round picks. You're looking at as well, man. Could be interesting. Powell-Ryland, the edge out of Virginia Tech, the 14-sack demon, 6'3", 252 pounds, a little lighter. Definitely on the more nimble side. 14 sacks last season. Is this going to be the pick? Powell-Ryland holding strong at 40%. Second place is the center, Seth McLaughlin. And Dante Thornton coming in at 3rd. Let's go another 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And here we go, baby. It's going to be Antoine Powell-Ryland out of Virginia Tech. Lots of upside with this guy. Like they're saying, compact frame gives him some good power and burst. Powerful spin move, very fast hands. Lots of reasons to say that he's going to need to develop, but he's going to rotate in beautifully this season with the existing edge players on the roster. Now we got 4 6th-round picks to be looking at. Here we go. Are any of the guys that you mentioned previously still on the board here? I think most of them have been taken at this point, unfortunately, but still some pretty good options. I think you guys probably want to start looking at maybe depth at offensive line. Jalen Travis is a really good option here. 6'7", can play both sides at right tackle, left tackle, kind of your replacement swing for Trey Pipkins. I'm sure he could play inside as well. You got Deion Walker, Tonka Hemingway, both two really good options. Marcus Harris still there at Auburn. Let's see here. I'm going to show you guys the meme player. I want to see if you guys go crazy enough to want to go after the meme player a little later. Where is he? Desmond Watson. You guys know how big this dude is? Do you guys know how big? Have you guys heard of Desmond Watson? You guys know who this guy is? I'll put him in your brain for later. 6'5", 450 pounds. There you go. Absolutely insane versus the run, but it's not going to give you anything versus the pass. Gonna put that. Yeah, I'm just gonna put that in there for you guys to mull over. All right. So what are you guys saying here? You guys looking for Deion Walker? I'm seeing a lot of him in there. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and throw Deion Walker in there. You guys like Majors as well? Yeah, that's a good pick. Is Majors still there? Yeah, Majors is still there. Cool. I like Majors. I like Majors. Let's go with Deion Walker. Deion Walker's a great pick here. Go Jake Majors. You guys loading in on the trench, baby, on that trench. Let's see what else you guys looking at. You guys. Jalen Travis. No love for Travis. You guys want Travis? I would love Travis too. Yeah, I'm seeing Travis a few times in here. You guys really want to go trenches, huh? Yeah, I'll be fine with Travis. That's a great swing. Jalen Travis, swing tackle, Iowa State. Okay, I like it. One more. You guys like Marcus Harris? You already have Deion Walker. You want me to add another defensive lineman? Riley Mills is another really good player. You guys probably want to start looking at corner, too. Should we add a corner option? Just to be fair here. O'Donnell Fortune. Is that how you say his name? 6'1", 185. He's got some things he's got to work on, but that length is really nice. Good speed to him. Zay Frazier. We love Zay Frazier. 6'3", 185 pounds. Nice physical. Jason Marshall's one of the guys I took earlier. Denzel Burke, really good in coverage. He's got some nice size to him as well. Some really good corners here, guys. You guys want to go corner? You want to go something else? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Denzel Burke. I'm seeing a couple of Burks. Burke's a good option here, man. I like Burke. Denzel Burke. All right. Denzel Burke. All right, there's your corner option. Here we go. Your vote is now live. Deion Walker, defensive lineman. Jake Majors, center. Jalen Travis, swing tackle. Or Denzel Burke, the corner. What do you guys think? Ohio State cornerback. Taking the lead early, man. That's interesting. Okay, I like it. He would be awesome with this team. He'd be awesome. Sneaker Flavors, what's up? Football's almost here. Can't wait to watch some games with you, brother. Bolt up. Chargers for life. Let's go. Sneaker Flavors, man. Thank you guys so much. Big love. Big love, man. $5 holla. Denzel Burke. We're going to close in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I like it. Denzel Burke is going to take it here in the 6th round. And we got plenty of 6th-round picks to play with, man. So we're probably going to see a whole lot of duplicate players. How many more do we have here? That was just our first of 4, man. We got more time. There's Deion Walker again. You guys want to run it back with Walker? Cordino the House 94, $20. Much love from Bolt Up Chargers guy, baby. Let's go. What's going on, man? Bolt the heck up Chargers guy, baby. $20 holla in the house, man. Thank you so much for all the support, guys. This is insane, man. This is a random live stream draft. I promised we were going to do it at some point. And here we are, and you guys have been showing insane support, man. Thank you so much, dude. It really, truly means a lot. Thank you. Let's go ahead and get this poll ready. We got Deion Walker. Whoops. Making another appearance here. St. Raz with the 11. Can't wait for more of these live streams. We'll be attending the mini camp June 10 through 12. Hope to see you there, brother. Bolt up. Miss you very much. Big missing to you too, St. Raz. Thank you guys so much, man. Appreciate you guys. Thank you. Can you show us wide receiver? Absolutely. Here we go. Sorry. Wide receiver. Some guys I still kind of like. I mean, Lambert Smith 6'1", 182. I remember thinking his frame may be a little slender. He's okay. Caden Prather, one of my favorite. Dyke. Again, these guys kind of all profile a little bit, you know, the same. 6'1", 195. Ran a 4.3 flat. He's pretty decent as well. Jimmy Horn out of Colorado. You guys like this guy. He's a little bit shorter, though. Tiny, tiny dude, but he's definitely shifty. There's some decent options at wide receiver. How big was Antoine Wells? 6 foot, 205? Yeah. I thought Caden Prather probably the most at this point. Theo Weiss, 6'2", 192. You guys let me know if there's a wide receiver option that you like. You like Nick Nash? I like Nick Nash a lot too, but this is a big nickel. He played, like, where is it? Slot snaps, 514 of his 549 snaps were from the slot. I mean, we could do it. I definitely am not opposed. If you guys want Nick Nash, I'll throw him on the vote there. I'm seeing him quite a lot. I'm seeing a lot of Nick Nash, if I'm being honest. Let's just do it, man. I'm not opposed. Who knows if they can get him to play outside effectively. If not, you know, Lad McConkey and him could switch places back and forth. You guys like Jaden Blue? We already got Quinshawn Judkins, but I'll show you the running backs one more time. Manungai, Tootin, Yarns, James. James is good. Brooks, Rocket Sanders, Ollie Gordon. I need to look more into this guy. Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt. I'm hearing a lot of good things about him. But he didn't have really a lot of production. 106 yards. I think he got hurt or something early. Really good season last year. But I don't know. Already got a running back, though. Let's see. Oh, we got two more spots. You guys like Tootin, Ollie Gordon. We already got Judkins, so don't worry about running back too much. I mean, I could throw him on there if you guys want. I can throw one on there. If that's what you guys want, I'll definitely do it. Keep throwing some names in here, man. Jimmy Horn. Jimmy Horn would be interesting. I think we got Nick Nash in there, a wide receiver, though. We got Walker. Let's see, are there any other positions I should be showing you guys here at this point? Maybe... what did we end up taking last time? Denzel Burke. You guys probably in the market for an offensive lineman, right? So let me show you guys... some of the tackles that can maybe play guard as well. Maybe Jonah Williams. Man, I'll be honest with you. Down this far, I'm not quite sure how many reps these guys have taken. I know there's maybe another swing option if you're looking for Miles Hilton. 6'6", 342. He's going to fit the scheme that you're looking for. But again, this is projected a little bit later. Let's take a look at interior. You guys take McLaughlin before? No, you were talking about it. Jake Majors would be a good pick here. Cooper. Gray. I think I've seen a few things about him, too. What do you guys think? And a lot of these guys are shorter, too. Where's that 5'11 guy? Where's he? Did he already get taken? Wow. Good for him. Big guy. I'm going to add Majors. I think you guys... I've seen a lot of Jake Majors. Okay, I got one more spot for this round. One more spot. Woodson, is he still on the board? I mean, that would be tough not to take if he wasn't here. No, he's off. He's off the board. Miles Hinton. There's Jackson Hawes, Colin Oliver. You guys already went edge, right? Yeah, Antoine Powell, or Powell Ryland. There's Kyle Manungai. You guys already took your corner. Guard, Josh Gray. Yeah, I was just looking at him. Actually. I was thinking, okay, that's not a bad option. You guys want to go that? Out of Oregon State? I'll tell you what, he's pretty good. Let's go with Joshua Gray here. Sneakily, guys, this is a great pick. If you're looking for depth, if you're looking for someone that's versatile on the left side, I like it. Let's go Joshua Gray. All right, here we go. We got to keep things moving. We still have 2 6-round picks after this. So Deion Walker, defensive lineman, still there. You got Jake Majors, the backup center, really good in pass pro. You got, let me see, Nick Nash, the big nickel, or the big slot wide receiver, and then Joshua Gray, the really good guard. You guys are looking for some more trench work there. Joshua coming in says, if you're from Cali, fam, I'll cut your hair for free. Hey, man, thank you so much, Josh. At some point, maybe I'll get my hair cut while I'm in town. No, I'm not in Cali. But I did have to go look for a barber that could handle longer hair. It's not done up right now, but I like keeping it pretty long. I got all them cowlicks everywhere. So any shorter and I look like a crazy person. Let's go ahead and close the poll here. What do we got? Deion Walker is going to take the vote here. Great guy to move in with Norman Lott, man, amazing in terms of pass rush. You're going to get another really good one in Deion Walker. Really good measurable, 6'6", 345. He's going to line up likely for the chart pretty much everywhere, but you're going to probably see him as a pass rusher, 4-3 or 3-4 defensive end at some point too. Really like it, man. This is a good pick right here. Deion Walker. 2 more 6th-round picks. Jake Majors is still there. I'm going to throw him on the list as your repeat. Jake Majors. Let's see, what else am I seeing? Fortune is not bad. There's Jordan James, Marcus Yarns, an insanely good receiving back, maybe one of the best of this class. Jordan James, really high upside guy for Oregon. Maxon Hook, good, decent physical safety. Caleb Ransaw the same way too, very physical, 196, 6 feet. Let's see, who else would I kind of point out here? Nico Reed is another really good, intelligent cornerback out of Oregon. There's Nick Nash is still there. Caden Prather is still there. Let's see. Antoine Wells, right? 6 feet. Yeah, okay, we did look at him before. There's Taj Brooks, Junior Tafuna, Rocket Sanders, really big running back with some big speed behind him, too. I think he ran in the 4.4s. What do you guys think? So I already got Jake Majors in there. You guys like, I'm seeing Jordan James a lot. Jordan James. Seeing some Yarns. You guys like Gray? Yes, Gray. You guys still going for that interior, huh? Noah or Joshua Gray? I like it, Joshua Gray. One more. You guys still have one more 6th round after this. Yarns. Yarns is a good option. I like Yarns. Monongai, if he's available. Is Monongai on the board still? Monongai is gone. Yarns? Okay. Let's go Yarns. He's a great option, man. Marcus Yarns, really good receiving back. Change of pace guy. Somebody put in a 3rd down. I like it. There's your poll. You have one more 6th-round pick after this, but you got Jake Majors. Good pass protecting center to back up whoever's playing center for the Chargers this year. You got Jordan James. You got Joshua Gray, guard. You got Marcus Yarns, receiving back. What do you guys think? I mean, Jake Majors is really running away with this one, man. 87% on 23 votes, 24 votes. Feels like that's going to be the pick. A really, really solid value here late in the 6th round, man. I like it a lot. Let's go ahead and end the poll there. I don't think anyone's beaten 79%. We're going to go Jake Majors out of Texas. You guys are doing awesome, man. This draft is awesome. You guys freaking rock, dude. Yes, Matthew Golden is going to raise some eyebrows like, hey, man, we probably could have gone this or that. But ultimately, the speed with Justin Herbert, that could be as high on their board as any other player. We'll go over this in just a second, but I think you guys are absolutely killing this. I really, really do. Okay, finally, we got 2 more picks. What are you guys thinking, man? Allen? LaQuint Allen, running back out of Syracuse. I'm going to say I don't really know this guy. If enough people say they like him, I guess I'll throw him on there. What do you guys think? You guys still like Jordan James? You guys want another edge? Let's see, what do we got in terms of edge? I'll be honest, I don't know many people here. Who do I know? Ethan Downs, I think I looked into one time. 6'4", 265. That one I would have to trust you guys. That's a little deep for me. Gordon. Oh, you guys are still looking at running back. You guys want to add another running back? So there's Yarns, James. You guys are looking for Ollie Gordon now too. What do you think? I'll let you guys add a running back. Which ones do you guys want? He used to play wide receiver. Oh, interesting. So he's like a 3rd down guy. He's a receiving back. Okay. So was Jaquavius Marks too. I remember him being there. There's LaQuint Allen. Okay, what do you guys think? I'm seeing a whole lot of Ollie Gordon, man. I'm not surprised. His potential with this team is really, really high. As a bounce back candidate. I'm going to put Yarns in there too, so you guys have a receiving option. But sneakily, Ollie Gordon's not too bad of a receiver either. You guys are kind of convinced you want a running back. I'm going to give you a few more position options, too. So we're going to use 2 on running back. Let's see, what else do we have in here? You guys would be wise to be looking at. What do we have so far? We wide receiver, running back, defensive line, twice. Tight end, edge, center. You guys are really doing awesome, man. Maybe, is there one of these depth guys in here? Oh. Is it Latchy or Lakey? I've heard some good things about him. We can go another corner at this point, too. That wouldn't be a bad idea. Double dip at corner. Nico Reed, Tommy Hill, Shamari Simmons. I like all these guys. Jalen Smith can be pretty good, too. A little bit, maybe not built for the outside as much, but I think he can play it. You guys want linebacker as well? Okay, yeah, I mean, certainly. Chargers may take a flyer here or there. Teddy Buchanan, Jay Higgins. There's Karen Reed. Know him out of Utah. Not as familiar with a lot of these guys. What do you think? Okay, so you guys want Reed the corner. I couldn't agree more. I think that's an intelligent ad. Oops. Let's add Nico Reed. Nico Reed's a good one. Horn? You talking about the wide receiver? Jimmy Horn? You guys like Higgins? I'm seeing a lot of Higgins here too, man. Did I pass him? Jay Higgins. Okay, I'm going to give you guys a linebacker option too. Out of Iowa. Here you guys go. 6th round. You got one more pick after this. One more pick. Ollie Gordon, Marcus Yarns, Nico Reed, or Jay Higgins. A couple running back options, corner and linebacker. You guys still want Gray? Maybe Gray will be there next round. Maybe we'll get lucky. See if he's still there. Joshua Gray still there. You might get lucky and see him in the 7th. Never know. Ollie Gordon. I don't know if anyone's going to catch him, man. 52%. Nico Reed, Jay Higgins kind of tied for second at this point. We're going to run in 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's going to be Ollie Gordon, man. And I'm all about this, dude. This is one of those picks late where, like, every single time it's going to have my support. Just seeing what the Chargers were able to accomplish with so many guys that were at, the twilight seasons of their career, that were outcasts from their team or whatever. Like this team finds a way to unearth the potential that was either lost or not met from like an early round pick. I love this. I'm so on board with Ollie Gordon late if we can get him. I'll be honest, I think he's more of a 5th or 4th round guy. I think that's probably where he's going to go, but you see him in the 6th every single time, and it will have my support. All right? All right, lastly, you guys want Patrick Herbert? He's not even on here, man. He's not even on PFF, unfortunately. Oh, I know. I'm going to put this guy on here just to mess with you guys. Desmond Watson is still here. 6'5", 450-pound run-defending monster. I'm going to put him on there for you guys. I'm not even kidding. The images of this guy are absolutely insane. 450 pounds is absurd. I'm going to do that to mess with you guys. I'm putting him on there to mess with you guys. Desmond Watson's on the board. What do you guys think? I'm going to see if there's any other duplicates that you guys were looking at from before. Is Gray still there? I'm sorry, he's gone. Oh, no, he's there. Joshua Gray is still there. Joshua Gray. Great value in the 7th round. Are you kidding me? What else are we looking at? What else are you guys looking for? What else do we have down here, honestly? Some more running backs. Maybe we don't need them. I don't even know. Are these some of these? The Syracuse tight end, okay. Freaking potential size. Yeah, he's big, kind of skinny. On catch radius, okay. Aaron Reed, I know. There's Joshua Gray. Give me some more names. You guys like Kobe Hudson out of UCF? 6'1", 200 pounds. Nice route runner. Jacoby Myers comp. I can get behind that. Kobe Hudson. I've actually seen him a few times, actually, now that you mention it. I like it. I like that. Okay, one more. One more. Oh, that's right, running back. Phil Maffa, I did hear about him. What do you guys think? Ricky Bobby White. Oh, Ricky White here out of Vegas. Another wide receiver option. I'm seeing a lot of Buchanan, man. Eddie Buchanan out of Cal. Dude, I loved Cal's defense last season. Cal is so much of what the Chargers want to be in terms of physicality. I like it, man. Teddy Buchanan. Teddy Buchanan's a good one. I'm going to put him in there. That's a good option. I like it. Let's start the poll. I loved Cal's defense, man. We get anybody out of Cal this year, I'll be excited. Especially their DBs. Their DBs, excellent, excellent, excellent. There's a lot of Buchanan. So, Desmond Watson. Let's come down here. The giant defensive line, the 450-pound monster. You got Joshua Gray, a great value at guard. You got Kobe Hudson, awesome wide receiver prospect out of UCF. And Teddy Buchanan, an awesome linebacker out of the Cal defense this season. Honestly, you guys really can't go wrong with any of these dudes. What are we thinking? You guys are great. Desmond Watson is tied with Joshua Gray. Joshua Gray just took the lead. Let's go another 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to end the poll. I don't even know who won. Let's wait and see together. It's going to be Joshua Gray. You guys are intelligent. You guys are intelligent human beings. I love it. Joshua Gray, guard, Oregon State, really good in terms of run blocking. He's got nice size to him at 6'4", 310 pounds. Excellent depth option at the very least right now. And look, he lined up both spots in the left side. I like it a lot, man. Good pick here, man. Big man blocking for Ollie Gordon. Love it, man. Or I should say other Oregon will say it. Big man blocking potentially for Ollie Oregon on this team. There you go, man. This is going to be the Chats mock draft. Honestly, you guys killed it. You guys killed it. This is a fun draft. Matthew Golden, Quinshon Judkins, big value at Norman Lott in the 3rd. You get the big man Gunnar Helm in the 4th round. Powell Ryland in the 5th. Denzel Burke, a nice corner option. I would have loved to see one more corner, but you guys really killed it the rest of it. Deion Walker, Jake Majors, Ollie Gordon, Joshua Gray. Man, I really like your guys' draft, dude. I'm not going to lie. That's tough to beat. We're going to put up one more poll. And that's what you guys going to have. Maybe it's not going to be as tough as you think. And one more. All right, guys, here we go. Hey, what's going on, Hugo? Very late to the stream, still at the hospital recovering. Hey, man, I hope you're doing well, dude. We're all praying for you, man. Hugo, the doorman. Let's give some love to him in the chat, man. One of the biggest supporters of the channel. Long time a mod. We're all thinking about you, man. Big love from us, dude. Big love from us. Here we go, dudes. Mock Draft A. This was the director's pick. A lot of things fell our way, I'm going to say. Mike Green, Caleb Johnson, Terrence Ferguson, J.J. Pegues, Pat Bryant, Ajani Cornelius, Riley Mills, Jackson Hawes, Nico Reed, and Ollie Gordon are going to be my picks in Mock Draft A. Mock Draft B, this is the predictive mock draft. We got Kenneth Grant, Olandejo, Harold Fannin, Miles Frazier, Zy Alexander, Deion Walker, Kyle Monungai, Jason Marshall, Elijah Badger, and Donovan Edwards for the predictive. Then finally your guys's, which I have a feeling a lot of you guys are going to be voting for your own, which is fine because you guys killed it. Matthew Golden, Quinshon Judkins, Amar Norman Lott, Gunnar Helm, Antoine Powell Ryland, Denzel Burke, Deion Walker, Jake Majors, Ollie Gordon, and Joshua Gray. You guys killed it, man. What do you guys think? Here we go. Here is the poll, the final poll of today's live stream. Which one of these mock drafts reigns supreme as the best mock draft of our live mock draft episode. You guys let me know. Bolt Fam, Draft C, the Bolt Fam draft is absolutely killing, and obviously, big reasons behind that. It's exciting, man. The big power and utilization of Quinshon Judkins, the speed of Matthew Golden, definitely something to get excited about. My mock draft, lots of power. Mike Green, Caleb Johnson, Pegues Bryant, lots of Cornelius, very underrated there too. Lots of power all over this one. And then the Chargers, lots of building in the trenches with Grant, Bannon a little bit, Miles Frazier, Deion Walker. Feels very appropriate. We're going to let it run another 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I didn't think anybody was going to beat that, man. At 47%, it's the Bolt Fam with the you guys, honestly, again, you killed it. This is a fun mock draft. The thought of the potential of all the playmakers on offense with Golden, Judkins, and Helm is insane. You guys picked some really good defensive players. So number one, rotate in. Deion Walker's a great rotation. Denzel Burke's a great depth piece. Paul Rowland is another really good rotation guy. It's a really nice balanced draft with some really fun players at the top, man. I really do appreciate that. Awesome stream today, guys. Did not expect. Let's see. What did we end up getting to here? 200, almost 300 people. Yeah, man. For a off the cuff, spontaneous live mock draft experience, I would definitely say it's not too shabby. Well, guys, thank you so much for joining me. This has been an absolute blast. I cannot wait for the actual draft. Remember, this Thursday, round 1, I will be live for the entire experience. We're going to be following along, making our own, boards and everything, taking a look at the entire experience together. There's usually hundreds of Chargers fans in the chat as well. So if you're looking for a place online to hang out and cheer and understand, some of the fan favorites and stuff, it's going to be an awesome virtual party. That's going to go spanning 3 days. We're going to be here day 1 through day 3. It's one of my longest spans of streaming of the year, and I'm so excited to be able to share that with you guys, man. Guys, thank you so much for joining me. This has been The Director. We'll see you Thursday for the NFL Draft Day 1. It's going to be an awesome experience. If you guys want another chance to see me live, I will be live on Bleacher Report tomorrow, likely doing another mock draft, my final mock draft. But also, I might be going over my sleepers once again. I think we've gone over every other position or every other round. We'll wait and see. And then finally, obviously, you guys will see me on Thursday. Guys, thank you so much for joining me. This has been The Director. Shout out to Aaron Adams with the Bolt Up 29 months. Shout out to all our guys here today, man. We had so much support in the chat via supers, man. You guys were insane. None crazier than Pegasus, our guy Pegasus, with the 3 drops of $100. Absolutely unbelievable support. You guys, again, I in my wildest dreams would have thought that. Shout out to Joshua Sotero. Shout out to Tim Theed, Trevor Walker, everybody, man. Thank you so much for all the support. It really does mean a lot. We're going to catch you guys next time. As always, bolt up, stay frosty, and get absolutely hyped out of your minds for Thursday night, baby. We'll see you there. Get in on the action this season with Underdog Fantasy's Pick'em game. Select higher or lower between 2 and 8 players and compete for up to 325 times your entry. Use code DIRECTOR when signing up to receive up to $1,000 in bonus cash and a free pick.